Welcome back, guys. My name is Patrick, aka the Oilers Fanatic, and this is the Oilers Rundown. Let's kick things off today with some Oilers roster moves. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins has been activated off of long-term injured reserve. Mike Smith has been placed on long-term injured reserve, and Seth Griffith has been reassigned to the Bakersfield Condors. For Nuge, he's going to be playing in the third-line center role tonight, so I think we're all really excited to see how that works out. Makes the Oilers deeper, gives the Oilers potentially 3 scoring lines, and the Oilers need everything firing on all cylinders right now if they're going to find a way to get back into a playoff spot. So really excited to see Nuge in that role. Could be a possible precursor to the Oilers landing Evander Kane later this week. Nothing new on the Evander Kane front, but we are expecting to hear from the NHL either tomorrow or possibly Thursday. So wait and see what happens. There's no guarantee on that, but I think we all want to have an end to this Evander Kane saga and find out whether he's coming to Edmonton or not. For Mike Smith, no surprise there. Just dealing with injuries all year long. I don't know how much the Oilers can really count on him at all this year. If he can come back and play even a fraction as well as he played last year, obviously it would be a huge help, but for now, he remains out. Exciting news today for Adam Cracknell of the Bakersfield Condors. He's been officially selected to represent Team Canada at the Beijing Olympics. Really happy for him. Wish him all the best and hope Canada can bring home gold. And there's quite a bit of goalie talk today. Bob Stauffer has been mentioning on Oilers Now recently the possibility of a 3-way trade between Edmonton, Chicago, and Colorado. The deal would see Marc-Andre Fleury being flipped from Chicago to Colorado, and then the Oilers receiving Darcy Kemper back from Colorado. We know the Oilers have a ton of interest in Darcy Kemper. They almost acquired him last summer, but Colorado ended up swooping in when they lost Philip Grubauer to Seattle. It's an interesting deal if Darcy Kemper can stay healthy for the Oilers. Like I said, I don't know how much merit there is to it. I think Bob Stauffer was just kind of floating it, but it is an interesting idea because you could definitely see Colorado looking to upgrade, and Fleury would be a great pickup for them, and Kemper would be a huge pickup for us. So we'll wait and see what happens. An interesting idea nevertheless. Another goalie mentioned today was Anton Forsberg by the Daily Faceoff. Frank Saravelli mentioned that he could be a great pickup for the Oilers, and I agree. He's on a 1-year, $900K deal, so money's right. He's put up some solid numbers considering the team he's been playing on this year. If you remember, the Oilers actually had Anton Forsberg last year, lost him on waivers. He ended up getting bounced around to like 3 different teams before he landed in Ottawa. Really worked out for him there. He re-signed the 1-year, $900K deal. Don't know for sure if Ottawa's looking to move him or not, but if he is, the Oilers should definitely inquire. And tonight in his 32 Thoughts column, Elliot Friedman of Sportsnet had this update. If Philadelphia had been willing to take a late-round pick for Martin Jones, it's possible he would already be an Edmonton Oiler. But the Flyers wanted something better and felt the market will strengthen as we get closer to the deadline. Name a goalie: Alexander Georgiev, Brayden Holtby, Ville Husso, Anton Khudobin, Jonas Korpisalo, Vitek Vanacek, Semyon Varlamov. They looked at it. There undoubtedly are others, rentals, non-rentals, you name it. GM Ken Holland held. He doesn't want to trade his first rounder, and multiple teams indicated that the higher it looked, the second rounder could be. He wasn't thrilled about moving it either. That pick, or the Oilers' third, will go to Chicago pending their playoff performance. Their fourth rounder already belongs to New Jersey. Dallas prefers moving Khudobin over Holtby, and several people made a good point about Varlamov. If he goes, there's no Russian on the roster with Ilya Sorokin. Not a small thing. If Edmonton does a deal with Columbus, and I'm not convinced Korpisalo is the right move, watch to see if the Oilers also look at Kevin Stenlund. He's in the AHL on a 1-way contract. Big body who can play. Edmonton needs some beef. And Elliot Friedman also points out that Arizona's Karel Vejmelka is not available. He's having an excellent season with Arizona, so he's off the list for the Oilers. I think out of all those goalies I just mentioned, Anton Forsberg, Ville Husso, Vitek Vanacek, those are definitely my top 3. And hopefully something can happen with one of those guys because I think they would all be huge helps to the Oilers right now. But I think that's all for now, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If this is your first visit to the channel and you like what you see, please consider liking and subscribing for all the latest Oilers content. You've been watching the Oilers Fanatic. thanks for being a fan. Have a great night, guys. Enjoy the game, and I will see you after the game's over for the Fanatic Rundown. Take care, guys, and I'll see you soon.